There comes a moment in every soul's journey when the world we once knew no longer feels like home, when the things that once excited us no longer spark joy, when the people we once depended on feel distant, when our very reflection in the mirror becomes unfamiliar. In that moment, you may ask, who am I, really? This is not a crisis. This is the invitation to begin the most sacred journey of your life, the journey within. This is the story of not being lost but being called, not being broken but being broken open. The sacred breakdown. It starts quietly. The life you built begins to tremble. Your job feels meaningless. Your relationships feel shallow. Your nights are filled with anxiety and your mornings with numbness. You try to push through, keep smiling, pretend everything's fine, but deep down you know something is shifting. What you're experiencing is not depression, laziness, or failure. It is the beginning of awakening. The universe has a strange way of pulling us back to our truth. Sometimes it shatters everything false around us so that only the real may remain. You are not falling apart. You are falling through illusions, and that, my friend, is sacred. The fire within. The world told you to be strong, to not cry, to move on, to be successful, to be liked. And so you put on 1,000 masks. You performed, you smiled, you achieved. But in doing so, you forgot who you truly are. Now the masks no longer fit. The roles feel suffocating, and the applause sounds empty. You sit in silence. You feel the ache in your chest. You wonder, what is wrong with me? The answer? Nothing. In fact, this discomfort is your compass. This restlessness is your soul calling you home. The fire you feel inside, it is not burning you, it is forging you. You are being called to rise. Surrender to the unknown. The hardest part of awakening is not the pain, it's the surrender. We have been taught to control, to plan, to fix, but spiritual awakening requires something else, the ability to let go. Let go of who you thought you were. Let go of where you thought you'd be by now. Let go of the stories that kept you small. It feels terrifying, because control gave us safety, even if it was an illusion. But there is a deeper safety in surrender. But your soul wants something different. It wants stillness. It wants silence. It wants you to pause, not to escape the world, but to finally hear the truth beneath all the noise. In silence, you will meet yourself. You will hear the stories you've been telling yourself. I am not good enough. I am alone. I am a failure. Healing is not linear. You will have good days. You will have difficult nights. Some mornings you will feel like you've figured it all out, and by evening you'll be back in tears. This is okay. Healing is not a straight line, it's a spiral. You revisit old wounds not because you're failing, but because you are now strong enough to feel them fully. So be gentle with yourself. Celebrate your small victories. Rest when you're tired. Cry when you need to. Ask for help when it's hard. This journey is not about being perfect. It's about being real, and being real is enough. The power of letting go. We hold on to many things: old pain, unspoken words, people who hurt us, expectations of what our life should have looked like. But every burden you carry weighs down your soul. Letting go is not weakness, it is the ultimate strength. Forgive, not for them, but for you. Remove not because you're giving up, but because you're rising higher. Detach, not because you don't care, but because you deserve peace. Letting go is not forgetting, it's remembering who you are beyond the wound, and that remembrance is healing. Awakening to your true self. As you let go, something emerges. It's not new, it's ancient. It is the real you, the you that existed before fear, before doubt, before comparison. This version of you is quiet, yet powerful, humble, yet unshakable, soft, yet deeply rooted. You don't need to find your purpose. You are your purpose. Every breath you take with awareness, every kind word you speak, every time you choose love over fear, you are fulfilling your purpose. You are no longer asleep. You are awake, alive, whole. A life of meaning. Once awakened, the world will look different. The sky will seem bluer. Conversations will become deeper. Solitude will feel sacred. You'll stop chasing things and start attracting peace. Your value won't come from achievement. You just need it to remember who you are. So breathe. Take one deep breath. Inhale presence. Exhale fear. Close your eyes and remember, the answers you seek are not out there. They are within. The peace you long for is not in the future. It's in this very breath. And the person you've been searching for has been you all along. Let this be the beginning of your healing. Subscribe to the channel for more stories that awaken, uplift, and inspire your soul.